Kurt Cobain, the voice that never faded. Some artists become famous, some become legends, and then, once in a generation, someone appears whose voice is so honest that it continues to echo long after the music stops. Kurt Cobain was one of those rare people. He never tried to become the face of a generation. He simply wrote what he felt, yet those feelings became the emotions of millions. His songs gave a voice to people who often felt unheard, misunderstood, or invisible. In a world searching for perfection, Kurt reminded everyone that being imperfect could be beautiful. Born in the small town of Aberdeen, Washington, Kurt discovered music at an early age. Long before the world knew his name, he found comfort in melodies, drawings, and imagination. Music became more than entertainment. It became a place where pain, hope, anger, and love could exist together. As a teenager, he immersed himself in underground rock and punk music. The raw energy, honesty, and refusal to follow convention shaped his artistic identity. Rather than chasing commercial success, he searched for authenticity. That search would eventually change modern music forever. When Kurt formed Nirvana alongside bassist Chris Novoselic, few could have imagined what was about to happen. Their early performances carried an intensity that felt impossible to manufacture. Every song sounded genuine because every emotion behind it was genuine. Everything changed with the release of Nevermind. What began as an alternative rock album quickly became a global cultural phenomenon. Songs like Smells Like Teen Spirit exploded across radio stations, television screens, and concert arenas around the world. Almost overnight, grunge music emerged from the underground and entered the mainstream, reshaping the sound of an entire generation. It was no longer simply about a successful album. A cultural wave had begun. Rock music sounded different. Fashion looked different. The music industry started paying attention to artists who valued honesty over image. Young people who had never seen themselves reflected in popular culture suddenly found someone who understood them. Kurt Cobain became a symbol, not because he asked for that role, but because millions saw themselves in his music. But Kurt Cobain represented much more than a successful musician. He represented honesty. He proved that vulnerability could be powerful, that emotion did not need to be hidden behind perfection, and that music could speak louder than carefully crafted images. His lyrics connected with listeners because they reflected emotions that many struggled to express themselves. His influence reached far beyond music. Fashion changed. Popular culture changed. The way young people viewed creativity changed. Flannel shirts, worn jeans, secondhand clothing, and an unapologetically authentic attitude became symbols of a generation searching for identity. Countless artists across rock, alternative, indie, and even pop music would later acknowledge the impact Kurt Cobain had on their own creative journeys. The relationship between Kurt and his fans became something truly extraordinary. People did not simply listen to Nirvana, they felt understood. Concerts became places where thousands of strangers sang together, sharing emotions they often struggled to express anywhere else. His music reminded listeners that loneliness could be shared, pain could be understood, and vulnerability did not have to be hidden. Decades later, fans continue to introduce his songs to new generations, proving that genuine emotional connection can outlive any musical trend. Yet extraordinary success brought extraordinary pressure. As fame grew, so did the expectations surrounding him. Every performance, every interview, and every public appearance became part of a global spotlight that never seemed to turn away. Behind the enormous success stood a deeply sensitive artist who often found the weight of worldwide attention difficult to carry. The media often focused as much on his personal life as on his music. Headlines searched for controversy. Cameras followed every appearance. Every word was analyzed, every decision discussed, and every struggle became public conversation. While audiences celebrated the artist, the relentless attention surrounding his private life grew increasingly difficult to escape. The pressure of worldwide fame became a reality that few people could truly understand. Even during those difficult years, his passion for music never disappeared. His unforgettable performance on MTV Unplugged revealed another side of Kurt Cobain. Stripped of distortion and loud amplifiers, his voice carried an emotional depth that reminded audiences why they had connected with him in the first place. It remains one of the most celebrated live performances in modern music history because it captured something rare: complete artistic honesty. Although his life ended far too soon, his music never did. The years continued to pass, but the connection people felt with Kurt Cobain never disappeared. New listeners discovered Nirvana through streaming platforms. Young guitarists learned the same songs that inspired earlier generations. Vinyl records continued spinning. Documentaries, books, and exhibitions kept exploring his artistic legacy. Around the world, murals, tribute concerts, and countless fan communities demonstrated that his influence had become part of modern cultural history. Few musicians continue to inspire people decades after they are gone. Kurt Cobain is one of them. His music crossed generations because the emotions inside those songs remain timeless. Every generation experiences uncertainty, hope, frustration, love, loneliness, and the search for identity. Those emotions never become outdated, and neither does music that expresses them with complete sincerity. Today, his influence can still be heard across modern rock, alternative music, indie artists, and even mainstream pop. Musicians continue to cite him as an inspiration, not simply because of the sound he created, but because of the honesty he refused to compromise. His work demonstrated that authenticity could become more powerful than perfection. The greatest artists do more than create memorable songs. They change how people feel. They redefine what art can become. They influence generations they will never meet. They remind us that music is capable of expressing emotions that words alone often cannot. Kurt Cobain accomplished all of that. His legacy is not measured only by record sales, awards, or chart positions. It lives in every young musician who chooses honesty over imitation. It lives in every songwriter who dares to reveal vulnerability instead of hiding it. It lives in every fan who still finds comfort inside a Nirvana song after all these years. And it lives in every listener who discovers his music for the very first time and realizes that genuine emotion never belongs to only one generation. Many voices become quieter as time passes. Kurt Cobain's voice continues to grow louder, not because he sought immortality, but because authenticity never grows old. His music still speaks, his message still resonates, his influence still shapes the sound of modern music, and in a world where trends constantly come and go, Kurt Cobain remains a powerful reminder that truly honest music never disappears. As long as people search for truth, emotion, freedom, and a voice that understands them, the legacy of Kurt Cobain will continue to live, not only in the history of rock music, but in the hearts of millions who still believe that one sincere song can change the world.
The echo never fades.